This video is sponsored by Monster Hunter Outlanders, which is co-developed by Capcom and Teamy Studio Group. Monster Hunter Outlanders. We are finally going to get our hands on a new Monster Hunter mobile game. And as someone who has had a great interest in Monster Hunter's mobile ventures, both new and old, I was excited when I was approached with the opportunity to take a first look at a Monster Hunter mobile game that is produced by Teamy Studio Group and Capcom. Monster Hunter Outlanders is full of things we are familiar with and also brings forth features and mechanics we've never seen before in a Monster Hunter game, which is really exciting. We're talking base building, completely open world exploration with other players, a ballista catapult that shoots you into the air so you can start gliding, and most importantly, this new monkey guy. Look at him. I wonder if he knows our good friend Poogie. There is a lot to talk about. Teamy and Capcom have provided me with a variety of assets and information that I want to discuss with you all today. And knowing you guys, you probably want to hear about the combat first. Well, I'm happy to say the combat is going to be something similar to what we've seen in recent Monster Hunter games, while being optimized to fit the aspect of a mobile gaming experience. And that's something we can see here in this footage. The biggest difference with this game, though, versus a game like Monster Hunter Now, is that the combat will take place within this vast open world environment instead of separate smaller instances. So a merge of exploration and hunting on a mobile device. And within this open world, you're going to be able to craft gear, construct structures to aid you on your quests, and explore and hang out with other people while you're playing, which definitely makes this game feel like an MMORPG, and personally that's something I'm really excited about. Monster Hunter hasn't had an MMORPG-like experience in a really long time, and the potential for one in the palm of your hand is extraordinary. I personally think Monster Hunter is at its peak when it's in a social environment, whether it's hunting, gathering, goofing around with people in the same room, or in different parts of the world. More on the gear, we can see here some renders of new armor and weapon designs. The renders look actually really good. In fact, all of the environments that they've shown look kind of insane for a mobile game, let alone a mobile game that's open world. The new environment has some truly striking designs. This whole island is just waiting to be explored. They also showed off some weather effects too that look quite nice. We got a glimpse of exploring in the footage, and I immediately did a double take when I saw the adventurer swimming. Swimming in a Monster Hunter game. This takes me back. The movement actually looks really fluid, and I like how in this pond we have fishes swimming around us. I'm not sure if the swimming will be more in depth than just traversal, but it could be cool to see our character possibly exploring larger bodies of water. Probably one of the things that caught your eye, just like it caught mine, is the adventurer here wielding that glider. I never thought a Monster Hunter game would have a glider, but with all of the doodads and gizmos they've been giving us over the years, you know what? Why not? Maybe we can fly our way to that big old tree over there. The possibilities are endless. There seems to be these little platforms around the map that will allow you to float up to the sky and start gliding. That doesn't even seem like the only method of traversal either. We can see a zip line being used to zip around too. Who knows what else they got in store for traveling? Something we can see in the footage is the hunter wood cutting, presumably for materials used for construction. Maybe even to make the zip line we saw earlier? Now this is Monster Hunter. When someone asks me what weapon I main in Monster Hunter, this is what I mean when I say axe main. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can actually build using the material we get. It looks like we'll be able to get quite creative with it. I'm a big fan of whatever this cannon machine they showed off in the footage here. It looks quite different from the cannons we were used to seeing, since we seem to be operating it from the inside instead of just igniting it. From this footage, it looks like it's being controlled more like a ballista. This open world area leaves a lot of room for side content. I, for one, am really hoping for lots of egg quests. Call me a little freak, but egg quests are some of my favorite content in any Monster Hunter game, and to be able to do that in an open world environment with other people sounds like perfection. We see Linians in some of the footage here, which means there's a chance we'll be going on missions to help them or maybe save them. Maybe they'll have ways for us to find secrets around the map, and with a large map, I think it would be great if they added something like endemic life into the game. But we'll have to wait to see exactly what the team at Teamy are cooking up for us to do aside from hunting on this big mysterious island. So what's the main focus of the game? Well, Monster Hunter Outlanders gameplay loop is going to be similar to games from the mainline series, accepting quests, hunting in the wild, completing quests, crafting and upgrading gear, but it will have differences that make the gameplay work better on mobile devices as well as flow with the new open world environment. We can see in the footage of monsters roaming around, going about their day, giving us the impression that we can hunt as we please. As I mentioned before, the combat seems to be something similar to what we're used to. However, Outlanders does bring forth a brand new combat companion feature that we can look forward to, who appears to help us out in battle. And for fans of felines, never fear, our palicos will be accompanying us as well. We have a whole squad of helpers on our side. The world of Monster Hunter Outlanders features a variety of biomes to explore, like deserts, forests, and swamps, but you probably don't recognize these areas. And that's because this isn't a location that we've ever been to in previous games. This is a completely new island, and we can see that there is a mysterious stone that seems to be covering parts of it and affecting some of the wildlife. Which leads me to the part of this title that I'm the most excited about. The fact that there will be monsters that are exclusive to this game. So we will be hunting monsters we have never seen before in Monster Hunter, alongside enhanced variants of familiar ones. I'm really curious to see what kind of designs and types of monsters they'll be creating for this game. Will there be more wyverns, elder dragons, maybe something entirely brand new? Monster Hunter Outlanders is going to be a mix of many things we're used to, alongside this brand new environment and mechanics we've never experienced within Monster Hunter before, and I am really looking forward to the game, just like I'm really looking forward to meeting that monkey guy. He's awesome. And something that gives me a lot of confidence with Monster Hunter Outlanders is the fact that Capcom is working so closely with the team at TiMi. TiMi Studio Group is handling the game's development, while Capcom provides comprehensive IP oversight and support in gameplay, art, and sound to make sure it retains the feeling of the Monster Hunter we all love. Although this partnership between them was announced in 2022, this game has been in development since 2020. The team at TiMi are huge fans of Monster Hunter and were inspired to make this title because they really wanted a way to play on the go while connecting with others. Monster Hunter Outlanders is shaping up to be an experience that a lot of Monster Hunter fans have been waiting for. Portable gaming has always been huge for this game series, and this is definitely going to scratch that Monster Hunter MMO itch people have for a lot of hunters out there, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I mean, an open world Monster Hunter game with new ways to explore, that has swimming, fun combat, a new companion, woodcutting, constructing, brand new monsters that you can hunt with players all around the world in the palm of your hand. It's not difficult at all to get excited about it. If you guys want more information on Monster Hunter Outlanders, I've linked their official website and social media accounts in the description, so please check that out if you want to learn more about the game. And lastly, if he doesn't have a name already, can we name the monkey mascot Goombi? I think that would be cool.